friends, welcome back. Today we are going to be making lion's mane mushroom hamburgers. Over the past few weeks, we've been trying out some different kits from northspore mushrooms to grow mushrooms at home. And one of the kits was this lion's mane mushroom, and I was able to grow this beautiful lion's mane. This one was just super easy. It was a box, you cut open the slits, you sprayed it, and it produced this beautiful lion's mane. And then when we were ready, we just cut it off and it was ready to go. And it's possible for this lion's mane mushroom to even keep sprouting and have a few more blooms. So we're gonna try for some more flushes. But we thought it would be an exciting time to try something new. At the Homesteading Expo earlier this year, I took a course on mushrooms and learned about growing them and learned about their health benefits. And the health benefits of mushrooms are pretty incredible. The lion's mane mushroom has some really strong cognitive benefits. It can help with your memory. It can help with actually depression and anxiety. And it also helps with gut health. So this is an excellent source of vitamins and minerals and all the health benefits. So what we're gonna do is we are going to sneak it into some food, sneaky like, because probably if I just put this on a plate for my kids to eat, they would not be excited. So we are gonna make it burgers with it. And we have a delicious burger recipe we're gonna share with you. And let's go ahead and get started. So I've got 2 pounds of ground beef. This is gonna be about 2 cups of lion's mane mushroom. And if it's not quite that, it's fine. I'm gonna have 1.5 teaspoons of salt, 1 teaspoon of black pepper, 2 cloves of garlic, and half an onion. And this is gonna be my burgers. So the first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna chop up the lion's mane. And we wanna chop this up into fairly small cubes. All right, now we are gonna saute these in a couple of tablespoons of butter. And it'll take 5 or 7 minutes, but you eventually should cook them down. They should be soft and have released their moisture. Then we're gonna turn this off and let them cool completely. All right, we're back over here. We have our 2 pounds of ground beef, and into the ground beef, we are going to mix half of an onion. So let's get that chopped. Now we wanna chop this onion really, really fine. Now, if you want bigger chunks of onion in, you can actually saute the onion also, but we're just gonna chop it really finely. I'm gonna use this little chopper. It's pretty handy. All right. Next we have 2 cloves of garlic. Peel these. And I'm just gonna use the back of my knife to crush the garlic. And that releases the juice. And then I'm gonna mince it up really fine. Then I want 1 teaspoon of black pepper and 1.5 teaspoons of salt. I'm gonna mix this all together. Now let's go get those mushrooms. All right, I chopped these mushrooms up just a little bit finer, and we're gonna mix them all in here. And now, once these are all mixed really well together, everything is mixed up, I'm gonna use my hands and mix it a little more, and just to make sure all the onions and the mushrooms are incorporated throughout. Then I'm gonna make my patties. You can make these as big as you want, whatever your patty preference is. Generally speaking, 1/3 to 1/4 pound is standard size. So for 2 pounds of ground beef, you would get 6 to 8 burgers. All right, so we are going to hand off these burgers to our grill master, Lance, and he will throw them on the grill, and then we will see you back with our cooked burgers. All right, we've got some delicious smelling burgers, and we are gonna compile one. And this we can do just like a regular burger. Put it on here. We've got cheese and lettuce and a delicious tomato. Look how good this looks. We cannot wait to dive into these yummy burgers. We're so excited about our northspore mushroom kits, and we will be sharing more with you. Right now we're working on getting our mush bucket to grow with some blue oyster mushrooms. We've got some other mushroom projects coming, so this will be so fun. And I plan on doing more what we eat with the mushrooms, because you can grow with them, but if you don't do anything with them, then why? And if you're interested in checking out northspore and all the mushroom kits they have to offer, you can check out the link down in the comments. They have some really unique mushrooms that you just cannot find in the store. Or if you do, you have to go to specialty stores and pay an arm and a leg. So it's kind of fun to get to grow your own and experiment with that. And y'all, next week, or I guess right now, if you're watching this on Saturday, then the Every Bit Counts Challenge has begun. And if you don't know what the Every Bit Counts Challenge is, it is an awesome challenge put on by Three Rivers Homestead, where she challenges everyone to preserve something little every single day in the month of August. So we hope you will join us for that. We are going to be putting out tons of food preservation content throughout this month. Every Saturday, we will have a wrap-up video explaining everything that we've preserved throughout the month. We'll have reels. If you follow us on Facebook, you can see some behind-the-scenes photos that my amazing daughter Taylor takes. She is, y'all, she is an amazing photographer. So if you want to see some of her photos, head over to Facebook. Stunning. And the other thing I have is I created a super fun opt-in that is a canning cheat sheet. And if you go to our website, rootsuphomestead.com/canning, you should find that link to where you can get that cheat sheet. So if you're interested in that, download that cheat sheet, and hopefully it will help you in your canning journey. And we will see you next week with lots of canned food. Next week is water bath canning week for us, so we have a ton of fun projects. But for now, it's dinner time before these burgers get cold. I'll see y'all next week.